Hello folks, good afternoon. Marami po ako nare-receive ng mga katanungan sa inyo and kadalasan pare-pareho sila. So anyway, I've decided today to make a FAQ or frequently asked questions video para masagot ko yung mga tanong ninyo and for the benefit na rin of other parties na nahihiya lang magtanong. So I have about 6 questions lined up to answer today. Abangan po ninyo yung pang-anim at maganda po yung tanong na yan. Alright, so let's get into it. Yan. So question number 1 is more of a credibility check. So tinatanong, how long have you been trading, di ba? So of course, this is a fair ask kasi you want to know kung competent na nga naman yung yung taong hahawak ng account mo or yung magiging mentor mo in this case, right? So for me, I started trading in general back before COVID, and if I'm not mistaken, that's 2017 or 2018. So ito, I've started with Philippine Stock Exchange and 2Trade Asia. Is my broker. I'm still invested into Trade Asia today. Meron akong stock investments sa Philippine Exchange today. Coins.ph, when I was buying and selling cryptocurrencies, yan, Bitcoin, and this was back in the day, 2016, 2017. And during that time, nasa 12,000 pa lang ata yung Bitcoin at nasa 97 or so thousand na ngayon. And then on CFDs, that's where I use XTB and eToro. So dyan ako nakapag-trade ng Apple stocks, Microsoft stocks. And during that time, baba pa yung value ng stocks ng Tesla. And then even Apple during that time, hindi pa sila $1 trillion company. So yes, so may experience na po ako dyan. And of course, marami na rin po akong na-invest dyan, and I learned a lot through my experiences in all of this. So now, back to this credibility question, right? So for me, itong broker na ito, which I will reveal sa mga clients, they have entrusted me to be their partner, okay? The good thing about this broker is wala silang commission, wala silang swaps, and then very low yung kanilang spread. So that's why I have selected them, and I'm happy that they have selected me as well to be their partner. Of course, hindi naman lahat ng clients nila ay ginagawa nilang partner. So you have to be credible to represent the company, right? So I think I have met that criteria, and that's why I am here trying to market this broker and the services that they have to you. Okay, so I hope you sign up. Okay, so let's move to question number 2. Yan. Ito maganda to. This is a practical question. What is the potential monthly income for $100 investment? Okay, so I have given here 3 scenarios. So first is kung ka lang, slow trader ka lang, right? Parang part-time trader ka lang. So you do 5 successful trades a day. So and you can see with an opening balance of 100 at 5, and again I have placed a very conservative $2 per trade win. All right? So in a day you earn $10. And then at 20 trading days, so that's $200. Now let's say meron kang mga maling trades, maling decision, at kailangan mong i-release yan. So nag-stop loss ka 50%. Okay, and 50% provision for stop loss is already very generous. So at the end, kumita ka na lang ng 100. So your closing balance at the end of the month is 200. So not bad. At the end, 1 month, kumita ka na recover mo yung capital mo, kaya o na double mo, right? So and these are conservative estimates. Of course, this comes with a big caveat that you stick to the strategy. Okay? Now let's say medyo naengganyo ka, and then you are having to trade 10 10 or so daily, and you are successful in them. So right, so yan, meron kang 10 times 2, so that's 20. Yan, and then at 20 days, that's 400. Kalahati ng 400, sabihin mo na, i-allocate mo yan sa stop loss mo. So meron kang 200 na net. So yan, so at the time of closing at month end, so meron kang 300, your 100 na opening mo, plus yung 200 na kinita mo, net na kinita mo within that month, and then, so kaya 300 yan. Now again, these are conservative estimates in terms of profits per trade and in terms of stop losses. Now, from this point, kapag meron ka ng 300, and let me be very clear, yung 300 dapat malinis po yan, ano? That should be net of open trades. So meaning to say, kapag meron kang positions and naka-engage ka sa position na let's just say for example $50 ang naka-engage doon. So dapat more or less meron kang balance na 350. And then from that time, you may step up your lot size, and we can discuss about that later on. So now this now goes to the third scenario, where when we step up the lot size and you also do 10 trades daily, because you will get what do you call this? Gagaling kayo over time, right? You will acquire the skills over time. So 10 trades daily is nothing. I can tell you that, right? I-discuss ko rin sa inyo yan how to do that pag nagkaroon tayo ng sessions. So we can see from a 10 trades daily. So let's say in month number 2, meron tayong malinis na $300 na balance. So because you step up the lot size, yung profit now becomes double. So yeah, so meron kang $4, 10 times 4, that's $40 per day na ngayon ang kinikita mo. Multiplied by 20, that's 800. You allocate 50% for stop losses, and then, so that's 400. So may net ka na naman 400. Then what is your closing balance on month 2? That is 700. Okay? And then by that time, again, kapag meron kang 700 na malinis net of all open trade positions, then you can step up one notch yung iyong lot sizing. Okay? And kailangan hinay-hinay po yan, ano, kasi there are the strategy is a balance recipe. It is a balance of everything. Hindi po pwedeng basta na lang nag-double ka, nag-triple ka, and then so there is a recipe to it. Okay? And that recipe should lead to your success. All right? So yeah. Okay, so let's continue to the next question, right? What is required from us? Yan. So, of course, you need, if you want to trade, then you need an email address. You need a government-issued valid ID. And these are to be validated by our broker office in the Philippines. And then, of course, GCash, Maya debit or credit card para sa inyong deposits and withdrawals. And then, of course, yung investment amount ninyo, which is a minimum of $100. So, let me emphasize, ito po ay dapat extra money lamang po. No? What is our definition of extra money? It is something that you are willing to lose. Okay? Na hindi ka manghihinayang kapag natalo ka rito, because this investment comes with risk. Okay? And ano pong definition natin ng additional definition natin ng extra money? Hindi dapat ito yung pang tuition ng anak mo, right? Hindi dapat ito yung pambayad ng utang mo at ilagay mo muna rito and hoping na lalaki yan kaagad. Okay? At hindi rin ito yung pambayad ng electric bill, water bill or whatever. So dapat extra money lang po ang ilagay ninyo rito. If you cannot afford it, then don't force it. Yun po ang aking advice, alright? Next po is, what do you need to succeed? Discipline po is number one. You need to have the discipline to stick to the strategy. If you have a different notion and you want to deviate, then you might as well bow out of the program, right? And do it your way, because I cannot be responsible kapag may sarili kang strategy, and you should not, in fairness as well, blame it to me. Number two is you need to be patient to wait for your trade to play out. Okay? Patient lang po. The market goes up and down, right? So not because it goes up or goes down today that suddenly you think na it will forever be in that direction. Okay? So patience lang po, and you need to trust the program. Next is do not be greedy. FOMO or fear of missing out is your enemy. Oh, sayang, sana nakapasok ako doon. I missed that opportunity. No, pag ganun na po yung feeling ninyo, because hindsight is always 2020, right? Nakita niyo tumas, oh shit, sayang kamo. The next time around, nakita mo, nagpe-play siya, tumataas siya, pumasok ka, yung pala biglang nag-reverse. So, doon ka na huli. So, because you already have yung iyong reservation sa tingin mo, or yung iyong bias na sa tingin mo, because last time tumaas siya ng pagkalaki-laki, this time tataas naman siya ng pagkalaki-laki. So that is greed, and you will be punished big time for that. Okay? Keep your calm. And do not panic when the prices go south. So depending on your position, nakita mong bumagsak yung price, or nakita mong tumaas yung price, and nakikita mo na yung iyong portfolio ay nagiging red na, nagpapanik ka na. Okay? At paano na to? Paano na yung capital ko? So let it be. Again, trust the process. Have the discipline to stick to the strategy, and be patient and wait for your trade to play out. Normal lang po yung up and down sa trading. Okay? And then more importantly, expect losses. You can't win them all. Kapag malayo na talaga yung gap, malaki na talaga yung loss mo, wag mo nang babyhin yan, at baka lalong lumaki pa yan, because the number one rule later on is capital preservation. Capital preservation is more important than profit. Okay? What's the point of having a small profit if in one downplay naubos naman yung capital mo? Then you will have a margin call, ika-close ng broker yung account mo. Next is, of course, you need what is required to learn and earn. You need to allocate time. If you are interested, you allocate time. If you are not interested, and my suggestion po is don't enter at all. Okay? You need to enter this with the intention to learn, to dominate, and to be successful. That should be your yearning. Okay? So in terms of time allocation naman, trading is 24 hours a day and 5 days a week. So you can trade at your own convenient time. Okay? Next, to the next question. Yun. Speaking of convenient time, so here, these are the trading hours. We have 4 main markets: London, New York, Sydney, and Tokyo. So makikita ninyo, it's operating 24 hours a day depending on your time zone. Now, when a time zone overlaps, mataas po yung volume na nagtitrade dyan, meaning to say mataas yung volatility. And this is what we want to capitalize on, the volatility of the stock market. Because if the stock market is flat or it doesn't move, then wala pong opportunity to make money. Okay? And then the London-New York overlap, the time frame is where there is so much volatility. Okay, so if you can, depending on where you are, Manila, that's 9 p.m. until 12 midnight. If you are like me in my time zone in Riyadh, that is from 4 p.m. until 7 or 8 p.m. Yan po yung time na malikot talaga ang market. So if you have time, dyan ka talaga. For me, dyan talaga ako nagkakaroon ng maraming trades, because the market swings up and down in that, and you just go with the flow, ika nga. Okay, so on to the next question. Okay, what are the benefits of signing up as a client? Okay, so why don't you just go ahead and sign up with a broker, right? So then, if you just sign up on your own, either mag-subscribe ka sa mga training program, which is I think 75,000 pesos para i-train kanila. I also saw some 10,000 lang, mga ganun. So to learn by yourself, okay? That is the if you wanna do it DIY ika nga nila, do it yourself. But the problem with DIY is mag-isa ka. Okay? You will learn the hard way. Pag meron kang guide which is free, so hindi ka lang matuturuan, mabibigyan ka pa ng strategy. Mabibigyan ka pa ng tips. Okay? So there is benefit because wala ka naman babayaran. So what is ano bang mawawala sa'yo? Wala. Okay? Kung ang intention mo rin lang naman ay pumasok sa stock market. So I'd rather enter with somebody holding my hand or enter blind, right? Rather entering blind. Okay? And then of course, meron kang personal account manager. Siya mag-aasikaso sa'yo kung meron kang problem, meron kang matatagpuan. And also, you will be part of a trading community na magkakaroon tayo ng exchange of ideas, exchange of knowledge, or maybe tips, right? What is happening? So yun ang maganda doon. It's better to be part of a community than to be an island, right? Working alone. Of course, the biggest takeaway is the strategy, right? What is the trading strategy? So not unless you have your own strategy and you think you're successful. So I don't recommend you to sign up with me as a client. You can go ahead and do it your way, and I wish you all the success. Okay, so we go to the last question. Okay, so this is an ethical question, and to be honest, ito yung tinanong sa akin nung broker nung in-interview ako before they signed me up as a partner. Of course it's a check, right? To make sure that they have the right guys. So sabi nila, what's in it for you? Why would you encourage people? Why would you like to be the broker? So to be an affiliate of us. So sabi ko, kasi there is money to be made here. The only problem is if we do not have the right discipline, we do not have the right formula, kaya sabi natin natatalo tayo, right? However, for me as an OFW, nakikita ko na there is big opportunity here na pwede na itong maging not just passive income but a permanent income later on, para passport ko na rin para makapag-retire, right? And I echo the same to the other people, and it's not only for OFWs. Okay, also pati na rin sa mga empleyado dyan or yung mga maliliitang kita. This can be an source of income to augment your main income, or this could be your main income and you can work anywhere without stress. Boss mo ang sarili mo, right? So why is it money to be made? Kasi it's a $1 trillion industry. Okay, trillions are being exchanged in the forex market daily. $1 trillion. Okay, so and these are mainly institutional traders. Tayo mga retail traders lang tayo. So we can profit from this by taking the scraps of all these institutional traders. So yun. And so after answering this question, here I am now. So I hope I answered all these frequently asked questions, and sana na nagustuhan niyo yung sagot ko. And thank you very much. I hope you sign up and stay safe. Okay, bye.